Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Big John from Big John's Woolly House. As promised, get a video of the upcoming studs, Gotti, Capone, and Chico, half brothers. Go ahead and introduce Chico and Capone first. Go ahead, turn around. It's that boy Chico. He is a 2 times hooch, 5 times Dax stud. We tried to introduce him and Gotti, and well, Gotti's an asshole. For everybody that's been following me for a very long time, you know that. Gotti here, Capone, and that boy Chico. Again, we introduced Capone and Chico, man, they were fine. They just wanted to play. Gotti's Gotti. That's all there to be said about that boy. Go ahead, Adrian. Over here, we breed extreme American bullies. We breed extreme pockets. We have a certain look we're going for. We have certain traits that we breed for. We want our dogs to be as extreme as possible, but still fully functional. Let him go, Adrian. Just let him relax, bro. Gotti, no. Like I said, man, Gotti is, hey, that's enough, Gotti, no more. Gotti is, he just ain't for all the new studs, man. He's just, that's who he is. I mean, I'm not gonna bullshit, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it, I can't. Dog's a dog, man. Gotti will be one of them dogs that, will definitely probably never be able to go to a show ring. And that's just being 100% honest. Capone's a big, look, Capone's a baby. I mean, look at him. He's goofier than hell, man. I have no worries about Chico and Capone whatsoever. You know, they get along great already. It's just my monster. Polar bear. The polar bear. But I also, man, you know, I got a phone call. Adrian let loose on his leash a little bit. I got a call from a brother of mine, man, out of New York, Bernard Robertson, man. And I know, you know, Bernard didn't ask me to do it. I just do it on my own. Bernard, if you guys do not know who Bernard is actually the man that bought Apollo. He is the big white boy. Solid white boy with the little brown patch on his back half off Vanilla Gorilla and ×2 face. He ended up getting the coronavirus. He called me last night and told me. I talked to him for a little bit. So please say a prayer for him. He said he's feeling okay, he's doing good, but nonetheless, you know, I said a prayer for him last night, and I want him to know that we're all thinking about him, and that we, you know, I love the man personally, man. He's my brother from New York. I look forward to getting my phone calls from my brother out there, and you know, we chop it up and we talk and everything. So please say a prayer for that man, if you will. Chico, as of right now, his stud fee is $1,500. Gotti, he is $1,000. Capone is $1,000. For people that thought Chico had a high rear, he doesn't. For people that thought Capone has a high rear, he doesn't. For people that thought Gotti was too overdone, big boy, Gotti, hey! He's filling out great. Like I said, he needed another 35, 40 pounds on him, and he still, as of right now, is underweight. But the boy is maturing like a monster. Nice crazy neck. Nice amount of bone. The boy is insane. Chico, my baby. Huh. Go ahead and get them some water here in a second. We'll come back to you guys. Brought the boys out water, man. And Capone, he's a water dog. He's so used to wanting to play in the water and everything, he thought he could just jump in it. But for everybody that, you know, asked, what is the difference between an extreme American bully, and I see that term used so loosely now that it honestly just, it's a pet peeve of mine. Yeah, I know. Look, man, you want to know what your dog classifies as? My best advice to you is go to a show and let the judge tell you what your dog classifies as. Take your dog in there, and you ain't even got to show him if you don't want to, or her. Go to the show ring, walk up to the judge and tell them, what would you classify my dog? What class would my dog do the best in? And a lot of them are gonna tell you the God honest truth. It just happens. That would probably be the best bet for a lot of people. I mean, if a dog is a pocket just because of its height, but lacks breed type, lacks substance, lacks everything, then I mean, really, you don't have a bully. And I wish registries would look into that more with these pictures being sent to them and people calling the dogs American bullies when they're obviously not. That would stop a lot of people from getting ripped off buying puppies that don't turn out. That would stop a lot of these so-called American bully breeders that don't have American bullies, period. As for what else, I think I touched the topic last video about, you know, what's it mean with 2 times and 3 times. What it is literally it's inbreeding and line breeding with outcrosses, different outcrosses. There's different ways you can do it. You can take a father back to his daughter, a son back to the mother. You can take a nephew to the aunt. You can take a grandson to the grandmother, like we did with Chico. Chico is a 2 times hooch, 5 times Dax boy. His mother is Chanel, which was a 2 times hooch daughter, but also Remy is a hooch daughter. Chanel was produced running hooch back to Remy. We produced Chanel. Chico was bred back to his grandmother Remy, which made these pups that we produced 3 times hooch and 5 times Dax. Always make sure that you have an outcross. Always make sure you have something different to bring in. That way you do not breed yourself into a corner. Now again, with people wanting to know about stud fees, that also goes to, you got to understand, we have to approve your female. Meaning, if your female lacks breed type and is built like a classic American bully or a pit bull style dog, we are going to respectfully decline that. Your female has to be just as extreme as our males and bring something to the table. If it doesn't, then there's no sense of us doing that. That's why a lot of the times we stay in-house. We produce the bitches we need. We produce everything that we could possibly want with that outcross that's already in there. And if there's not an outcross, then we look for the right stud. I've had Hooch since 2012. He was my start and what I've always wanted for an extreme dog. It took me that long to get an extreme dog. Now with doing so, that's why I've stuck with Hooch. Hooch is very consistent. Hooch has certain looks that have been passed down to puppies, grand puppies, great grand puppies, and actually the litter that we had that we sold out of, and my partner kept 2 pups out of that litter, which is Juicy Lucy and Loki. Those are Hooch great grand pups. There's a reason that we've been sticking with this blood, and there's a reason we did the outcross the way we did it. Dax has been around for a very long time. Everybody and their mother was doing Dax breedings, but I had to wait until the right stud come across, and he finally came across, and it was a 5x Dax male, 815 Bully Cam's Nasty Boy. He was put together just the way I wanted it, and I had the perfect bitch for him. Little Miss Bossy, that's the mother to Capone and Big Boy Gotti. But I seen we passed over 12,000 subscribers, and we're still going. We're still climbing. We're well over 12,000 already. I just want to give a huge shout out to all the subscribers. Everybody that's called me, and the reason that I'm saying the things that I'm saying is because when you get calls from states like California, New York, Texas, Hawaii, different countries, you know, England, United Kingdom, the whole 9 yards, man, Europe. And people are telling you, hey, we've looked and we've searched for dogs and we haven't seen anything like you have. You know, that's why I'm saying the things that I'm saying. I even told my partner jokingly, I'm about to just say, don't even call my dogs American Bullies anymore. It's Big John's Bully House. We're different from everybody. We breed differently. We react, we exercise our dogs differently. We coon hunt with our American Bullies. Our American Bullies are fully functional. They're not an extreme dog just because it's fat and you can't see the muscle definition. That's not an extreme. That's just a fat dog. I can't go into a gym and say that I am like Batista or The Rock when I'm not. So, I mean, that's nonsense. I'm more like Tank Abbott. So I would never classify myself as something that I wasn't, and I wouldn't expect people to classify their dogs as something that they're not. We are in a different lane. We've always been in a different lane. We do things differently, and we always will. But again, want to give a huge shout out to all the subscribers, new and old, all the likes, shares, comments, followers, all the all the love that we've been getting and we continue to get, all the positive vibes that we get, all the positivity that we get. You know, I know throughout the time that we've been doing the YouTube channels, I've gained a lot of friends. A lot of friends that bought dogs and a lot of friends that haven't bought dogs. If you have any questions, feel free to call me. My number is listed in every single video that I do. You can reach me at 815-632-9073. This is the muscle definition that I'm talking about. You can see the boy. I mean, the muscle is unreal. And when you can see it in puppies that are 2 months old and 3 months old that are off of what we're doing and creating, then that speaks volumes. Go ahead, this video is it's a long one, so hopefully you guys watch it all the way through, and if you do watch this video, make sure to watch it on your television. I know I'm kind of putting that towards the end of the video, so hopefully everybody watches it on the desktop or television. Then you're going to get a better idea, a better visual of what we have and what we're doing here. As always, take care, God bless, and stay safe.